Facts Verse presents. She's in iconic movies and now works a regular 9 to 5. Most people dream of becoming stars, and while most don't, there are many who do. We look at these people and we think, gosh, they are so lucky. They have fame and fortune. Things we all would love to have, they have. And that's why we sometimes find it strange when a celebrity gives it all up to work a regular job and have a normal life like you and me. But a few stars have done exactly that. Before we get into our list, why don't you jump down to the comments and tell us, if you could be a star, what would you do for fame? Also, be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. Kirk Cameron. Kirk Cameron was famous for playing Mike Seaver on the TV show Growing Pains. During his time on the show, he became a born-again Christian, and his beliefs caused him to disagree with the scripts that he was given at times. He asked that they be changed to be more appropriate. Well, shortly after that, he gave up Hollywood entirely. Today, he's a religious activist and an author. He also has been working on Christian documentaries, and every once in a while you will see him in a Christian movie. Josh Saviano. Josh Saviano's famous for playing Paul Pfeiffer in The Wonder Years. When the show ended, he decided his education was more important than landing other leading roles. So he attended Yale University and he majored in political science. Today, he's a corporate lawyer. In 2016, he did decide to step back into acting just for a moment, and he appeared as a guest on Law & Order. Greta Garbo. Greta Garbo stepped away from Hollywood when she was in her prime. She started her career in silent films before getting a speaking role in Anna Christie in 1930. During her career, she won 3 Academy Awards. When she was only 35 years old, she decided to retire from Hollywood. When she did so, she started an art collection that was worth millions when she died. Peter Ostrum. When Peter was a little boy, he played Charlie Bucket in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. He was a huge hit in the film, but that would be his first role and his last. Instead of seeking fame and fortune, he wanted to care for animals. So he went to veterinary school, and he is now a vet specializing in large animals and lives in New York State, with everlasting gobstoppers completely out of his reach. Danny Lloyd. You might remember Danny Lloyd as the little boy from The Shining. When he was starring in the film, he had no idea at the time that it was a horror film. 2 years after the movie was released, he retired from acting. Today, he's a biology professor in Kentucky. MC Hammer. MC Hammer was a huge star in the late 80s, early 90s. Although he found some incredible success in the music industry, he did not manage his finances very well. He ended up needing to file for bankruptcy, in fact. After figuring out his finances, he found work officiating weddings, lecturing at Ivy League schools, and working on developing apps for iPads. Recently, he's been planning for a 90s nostalgia tour. Jeff Cohen. Jeff Cohen is best known for his role as Chunk in The Goonies. After The Goonies, he decided that acting just really wasn't for him, so he attended the University of California, Berkeley, and went on to become a lawyer. He founded the law firm Cohen & Gardner in 2002, and he practices entertainment law in Los Angeles, so he's still in the entertainment industry, just on the legal side, not in front of the screen. Gary Coleman. Gary Coleman was a household name in the 70s and 80s thanks to his role on the hit show Different Strokes. "What you talking about, Willis?" Well, although millions adored the little guy, his fortune didn't last. After leaving Hollywood, he couldn't find any other job other than working as a security guard. Sadly, he also died too early in 2010. Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Jonathan Taylor Thomas got his big break when he was cast as Randy in the TV show Home Improvement. He became a household name when he landed the role of young Simba in The Lion King. In 1998, he decided to leave Home Improvement and acting entirely. After leaving the show, he attended Harvard University where he earned a degree. Carrie Henn. Carrie Henn got her big break in Hollywood when she was 10 years old. She starred in the movie Alien alongside Sigourney Weaver. She played Newt. That was the only role she ever had. Despite the rave reviews she received for her performance, she left Hollywood behind. Today, she is a teacher at a school in Atwater, California. Lark Voorhies. Lark played Lisa Turtle on Saved by the Bell, which made her a household name. When the show came to an end, she worked on a couple of movies before disappearing from the limelight. Since leaving acting, she's become an accomplished author, and there are rumors of mental illness that have not been confirmed. Rick Moranis. Rick Moranis had a pretty great career. He starred in Ghostbusters, Little Shop of Horrors, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and its sequel. In 1991, though, Rick's wife passed away, and at that point he decided to retire from acting so that he could focus 100% on being a dad to his 2 children. Now that his children are older, he has been taking some voice acting roles, but nothing on camera yet. Brittany Ashton Holmes. Brittany played Darla in the film The Little Rascals. 2 years after playing Darla, she retired from acting. Today she's living in Los Angeles and works at Starbucks. She's also working towards a degree in political science. She was in an iconic movie, but now works a regular 9-to-5 job at a coffee shop. Angus T. Jones. Angus played Jake in 2.5 Men, and he was on the show for 10 years before he decided that acting wasn't for him. He became a member of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, and today he is part of a management team for an event production called Tonight. And subscribe for more.